Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Every one of us, either directly or indirectly, are searching for one thing, that is, who am I? Who is God? Most of us, rather than trying to find out who we are first, we are actually busy trying to find out who is God. We do not look inside, but we are looking outside. Hare Krishna. My name is Prasanna Premkumar, and I am here today to discuss the same topic. Who are we? Who is God? I'm going to be talking from the perspective of Vedic scriptures. Well, we all have studied many things about God. Some say there is no God, some say there is many God, some even say there is a power which might be called God. The fact is, God cannot be understood by our intelligence and cannot be seen by our material eyes. To see God, we need to have a spiritual vision and mercy. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna says,
क्वचिद्रजांसि भीममेः पार्थिवान् युरुजन्मभिः गुणकर्माभिधानानि न मे जन्मानि कर्हिचित्.
Lord Krishna says, through unlimited lifetimes, someone might count the dust particles on earth, but no one can ever finish counting my qualities, activities, names, and births. In summary, Lord Krishna says, no one can understand him. It is foolish to argue from mundane religions that they know God. God can only be seen by His own mercy and not by our power and brain. So what can we do? Only from the knowledge given by our acharyas, we can try to understand this complex nature. Let us see who we are. We know our body. That is what we see and deal with every day. Our human body is actually composed of three entities. 1. Gross body, 2. Subtle body, and 3. Atma. Gross body is the material and physical body containing bones, flesh, skin, and we use this to eat, move, breathe, and move. Subtle body is the body inside us, which is mind, intelligence, and false ego. Third, Atma is the living soul in the body, which is us. This can be grossly understood by seeing a peanut. The outer shell of the peanut is the gross body. Inside, the thin pinkish brown layer is the subtle body. When you still open that, inside you see the seed, that is Atma, in two halves. One can be compared to Jivatma and the other to Paramatma. When we die, we lose the gross body. Our Atma and subtle body will still be together and take births among various species. We change bodies like we change our clothes when it is old. It is said in Bhagavad Gita, as a person sheds worn-out garments and wears new ones, likewise, at the time of death, the soul casts off and wounds its body and enters a new one. Our Atma is eternal. As we, the Atma, is part and parcel of Supreme God, we do not have any beginning or ending. So we have the same age of God Himself. That is, no age for us. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna also says, never was there a time where I did not exist, nor you, nor all kings, nor in future shall any of us cease to be. With this basic understanding, now let us explore as what the scriptures has to say about God. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, Text 11 states that God can be realized in three ways. The absolute truth is realized in three phases of understanding by the knower of the absolute truth, and all of them are identical. Such phases of absolute truth are expressed as Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. To this loka, according to the explanation given by our Acharyas, the Supreme God has three forms, Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan, of which Bhagavan is the original form. From Bhagavan, the original form, who is the source of everything, the effulgence from him propagates everywhere is called Brahman. Brahman is pervaded everywhere. There is no place without Brahman. The same Brahman, when reflected in his own effulgence, becomes a reflection called Paramatma. This Paramatma resides in the heart of every living being. So Paramatma is the localized aspect of Bhagavan. How do we understand this in a better way? We see the sun. The sun planet is the source of light. This is Bhagavan. The effulgence sunlight which pervades everywhere is similar to Brahman. When we have different pots with water that reflects the sunlight, it is like Paramatma. Every heart is like this pot where Paramatma is present as a reflection of Bhagavan. Jivas are like photons in sun rays. Jivas are unlimited and very minute compared to Bhagavan. Whenever Jiva takes a body, in the heart of those bodies, the Paramatma resides. In Mundaka Upanishad, it is said there are two birds sitting in one tree. One bird eats the fruits, and sometimes the fruit is sweet and sometimes it is sour, and the other bird sitting besides watches the bird eating the fruit as its friend and witnesses. It does not eat. The bird that is eating and enjoys or suffers is the Jivatma, and the other one which is watching and never eats is the Paramatma. When Jiva is born again and again, the Paramatma also enters with Jiva. And when Jiva leaves the body, Paramatma helps Jiva to go out of the body and goes along with the Jiva and takes another birth. Paramatma is also considered as a blindfolded judge. This is the same Paramatma who rewards or punishes depending on the karma of the Jivatma. Now that we've heard a little bit about who we are, who is God, now let us know what's the different kind of realization that are actually related to the three forms of God. So there are three kinds of realization. Brahman realization, 1. Brahman realization, 2. Paramatma realization, and 3. Bhagavan realization. Brahman realization. This state is obtained by a soul when it merges into Brahman. The Nirvisesha state has no sorrow or no bliss either. This is called Nirvana. This is the realization desired by Jnanis, and Jnanis think this state of bliss, this state is bliss because there is no suffering. Paramatma realization. This is the state that great yogis are interested in and meditate on to reach. The bliss in this state is more superior to the bliss in Brahman. Bhagavan realization. This is where bhaktas are interested. They are never interested in the other two forms of realization. They want to be with Bhagavan, engaged in serving him with love and devotion, and be in his pastimes. The beauty of Bhagavan realization is that the bliss obtained in this state is ever increasing. This is very contrasting when compared to the ever decreasing bliss in the material world and no bliss in Brahman and fixed bliss in Paramatma realization. Attaining Bhagavan realization should be the real goal of every jiva because it is the most eccentric quality of every jiva. It is to serve the Supreme Bhagavan Lord Shri Krishna. The same fact is stated in Chaitanya Charita Amrita. Jivera Swarupahaya Krishnera Nitya Dasa Krishnera Tadastha Shakti Beda Abeda Prakasha. The original nature of Jiva is to be an eternal servant of Shri Krishna. Jiva is the part and parcel of Krishna and also the manifestation, simultaneous one which is also different from the Lord. The Jivas are the one with Bhagavan with respect to the quality, love and happiness. But they are different in quantity. Jiva is minute and Bhagavan is unlimited. Now, Let us see the summary of all we discussed. We are all Jivatmas who came from Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, who can be realized in three different forms. His original form is Bhagavan, the most complete and most blissful. The Brahman, his effulgence, where the jnanis merge into. Paramatma is the localized reflection reflected in the heart of every Jivatma desired by yogis. Of all, our only purpose should be is to go back to Bhagavan Shri Krishna himself, serve him, make him happy by all means. By doing this, Jivas will be extremely happy and we do not care about the jnana or karma. This can be nicely stated in this sloka. Anya vilasita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulenu krishnanu silanam bhaktir uttama. Uninterrupted loving service without any desire of jnana or karma, by aiming only to give the happiness to Sri Krishna, is pure bhakti. So our only goal should be to serve Sri Krishna in his Bhagavan form with loving devotion. Hare Krishna and thank you.